Today we're doing a YouTube Q&A, and I asked you guys to give me questions on my Instagram. The first question is from Adele. He said, what is the biggest challenge you've faced in creating content? Consistency, without a doubt. I struggled through it a lot in the past few years, but recently I've been trying to make sure that I post videos more consistently and regularly. I believe we're 8 or 9 weekends in a row posting now, so let's keep that up right here. Aral asks, which one is heavier, a kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers? You're not going to get me with this one, man. Feathers. No, I'm kidding. Obviously, they're both the same. Simon asks, workout routine. It's not as good now because of my shoulder. Injury is still lingering. I haven't been to the gym in a long time. But when I did, I was going 6 days a week. I went chest, tris, and shoulders. And then I rotated to the next day, which was back and buys. And then the next day was legs. And just cycled through that twice for 6 days a week. Now it's just consisting of a bunch of running. I normally run on maybe a 1 or 2 mile run a day. I haven't been as consistent as I'd like to be, but some of the days, I do a longer run. I did 7 miles the other day, but yeah, typically 2 miles. Anish asks, any major plans for April? Obviously, yes, I'm trying to post more consistently, post every single weekend, and create the best videos I can. I have a lot of videos that I've done in the past, and I just haven't gotten them out to you guys here, so I'd like to catch up on those and get them out to you guys. Sean asks, advice to young YouTubers. My biggest tip to young YouTubers is to really focus on consistency. Consistency is going to be one of your best friends in creating and growing a YouTube channel. You are going to learn so much from these opportunities of creating videos, and my best strategy, I would say, is to post at least once a week. If you can, post multiple times, but that once a week restriction or once a week commitment will help you stick on a routine that you go through all of the time. And I would say to try to film ahead, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't say to film the video the same week and then edit it in the same week and upload it that same day, because then say you post every Saturday, Sunday comes and you struggle like hell to come up with the next idea. What I would suggest is to take a week, get a video done, and have that prepared for the next weekend. And then start working on the next videos continuously like that, and just stay like one video ahead. That's going to help you immensely. When I started here on YouTube, I tried so much to post these very short videos, 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and sure, that helped a bit. It helped grow my subscriber base, but at the same time, the video quality wasn't all that. And one of the best things is if you could have consistency and quality when you're doing these videos. So yeah, just get ahead a little bit, post every single week. You're going to learn a lot of different lessons that can help you create better. It's going to help you get more people to see your stuff, and it's going to help your channel just grow entirely. CJ asks, how did you get over the anxiety of posting videos? Man, honestly, I just tried it. I just tried to do a video, and at first, my very first video on this channel, I actually took down because it was just so shitty. But I had it up for a bit, told some friends about it, they gave me their honest critiques, and I just tried to make it better on the next one. But I did end up taking that video down, and I kind of regret that part. But one day when maybe we get to 1 million subscribers like we're trying to do at the end of the year here, then I will show that video to you guys on the channel as I just drop my phone in the sand here at the beach. So yeah, I guess my answer is just try it, post it. Don't think so much, just film. And if people like you, they like you. If they don't, they don't. Don't worry so much about, don't worry so much about it. Just post, test things, throw shit at the wall, see what sticks, and eventually you'll get more comfortable in front of the camera, and you'll be more comfortable with posting videos, and just get better and better, and hopefully grow a channel. Birkin asks, how old were you when you were little? Okay, next question. Justin asks, what's the economics behind a startup YouTube channel like? The economics behind a YouTube channel when you're starting up is obviously going to be that you're investing more than you're making, okay? You gotta spend money to make money type thing. I've spent some money on different videos, and yeah, I haven't been making money on YouTube yet because I reached one of the requirements that they have to do in order to monetize. One of them was to get 1,000 subscribers. Check. But the second one is you have to get 4,000 watch hours within a year. So within 365 days, you have to have 4,000 watch hours on your channel, which is quite steep to do. And again, it can happen with any video. Really, like if one video really takes off and people watch the majority of it, those numbers could add up frequently and quickly. But other times, it's going to happen over time. So you just got to create consistent content, get people to notice, get their attention, and that's going to help you get monetized. I've known different people who make a little bit of money, but then other people make way more. Mr. Beast, Logan Paul, etc. They make a ton of money on these videos. But at the start, it's going to be you're spending more than you're making. You invest into the equipment. This camera I bought for $500. The mic system I got for a gift, but it was like $300. On the roses video I did, I came up with the idea and spent some money on the roses, obviously. That was about maybe $200, but I also spent it with like a Target gift card that I had from someone, so that cut down the cost. You just got to invest into your ideas, Yeah, that's my best kind of experience question on that, or answer on that. Sean asks, how do you manage your spare time? With my spare time that I'm not working, I obviously like to film YouTube videos, and I'm trying to edit more, but also, hang out with friends, work out, etc., and a lot of running. This guy I met at a baseball game named Stretch asks, spring training ballpark rankings. I've only been to a few. I've only been to Roger Dean, the one in West Palm, which is Cacti Park now, and I guess two more. I went to the George M. Steinbrenner one for the Yankees, and the Phillies one in whatever city that is. I forgot the name. Out of those four, though, obviously for me, the Yankees one goes first. Then I would say Phillies, West Palm, Roger Dean. Aral asks, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a wood could... I fucked that up. Aral asks, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck would chuck wood? 69. Justin asks, how do you use AI to help produce and create? I honestly don't even use really AI. I mainly edit myself on Premiere Pro. I guess the part that could technically be seen as AI is the transcript part. There's sometimes where I'll have like a transcript created on the app, or on the computer system, I should say, for some of the subtitles. A lot of times I find that it gets it wrong, and sometimes it's faster for me to just type out certain things. But other times, if it's like a lot of stuff, I'll have a transcript made from the app itself, and it definitely helps because it cuts down the time. X says, we need you to get a Juan Soto autograph next week. First, $700 million ball. $765 million taken away from my Yankees because the Mets just are freaking balling like that. And, I mean, obviously, yeah, it hurts that Juan Soto signed with another team after all that, the team kind of went through, but also he made the choice that he needed to do best for his family and everything like that. So I respect it, and we ended up becoming a better team than we were at the World Series anyway by signing Max Fried and some other free agents like Cody Bellinger, Paul Goldschmidt, etc. Devin Williams is going to be really good this year. Birkin asks, where do you see yourself in 5 years? In 5 years, I would like to, one, still be creating videos, make a business, and just have my life together. I would like to have a full-time job leading up to this and helping that fund the company that I want to create. I want to make some of the best videos in the world for you guys and just be happy. I want to be able to be fit, healthy, and happy, and monetarily taken care of by my goals and my work that I'm doing in multiple realms. I'd like to have multiple streams of income, and that way I could suffice for creating such big ambitions like this. Like I've told you guys, I want to create one of the best channels in the world and get to 1 million subscribers by the end of the year, which is quite a steep hill. But I'm not going to get there by not believing in myself. I'm not going to get there by listening to other people. I'm not going to get there by just being lazy and not doing the work. I have to put in the work in order to reach a milestone like that. Alvaro asks, what's your biggest motivation and inspiration when it comes to YouTube? My biggest inspiration and motivation when it comes to YouTube, that's a big question, but let's break it down a little bit. First off, I love creating. I've always liked creating in different ways throughout my life. I went to architecture school. I created different designs and stuff like that. I always used to like drawing and everything like that. So it's a good creative outlet for me, and I really enjoy having the opportunity to create something different, something that the world hasn't seen before, and obviously to entertain people. Entertaining people is one of my biggest motivations. I'd like to create something that gets people in a good mood, gets people to enjoy a little bit of their free time a little more. I've had different people reach out to me in the past and say, man, I was having such a shitty day, and then I watched your YouTube video, and it changed my day. And I was just like, wow, that's kind of powerful. Some of the motivations, I guess, to categorize it a little bit better is 1, to entertain the people, entertain the masses. 2, do something I enjoy. And 3, inspire people to do what's best for them and make big opportunities for them and just believe in themselves. I know a lot of people are just very limited, they doubt themselves, and this life is too short to do that. So if I could get someone to do a big ambition or something, start something big that they've always wanted to do, that's a win in my book. Stretch also asks, most friendly team. Again, he's referencing baseball teams in spring training and stuff like that. In my experience, I would say the most friendly team would have to be the Nationals. The Washington Nationals are super good with signing. Most of these other teams, none of the players will sign during the practices. Very rarely you'll see it. Most of them say, I'll do it after. And sure, I had plenty of those cases with the Nationals as well. But I found myself getting a lot more autographs from them during the practices, after the practice, etc. And they were just great, great guys. They were very interactive with the fans. I got to meet different people, like Matt Adams. He was one of my favorite players growing up, and I got to meet him there, which was pretty cool. He's going to be in a future video, but maybe I shouldn't say that right now, but whatever. I wanted to tell you guys, big videos coming up, baseball related, and I can't wait for you guys to see them. Aral asks, how many tires does a car have? What are you trying to do here? Obviously you have the 4, and then you have the spare. I'll say 5, unless you're trying to do another trick question. And the final question for today comes from my friend Chris. Chris asks, future projects and advice on life. First off, future projects, I have a bunch of different videos coming out that I've filmed in the past, and some of them that I've filmed more recently, but I've been keeping them on a hush-hush because I don't want to reveal too much to you guys yet. Other future projects, I obviously want to start a business. I'm going to start working my way toward that, and it's going to take a little bit of time to learn the systems, learn everything that I have to do to make that work. But I'd like to make a clothing brand. That would be something that I could also creatively express myself and affect other people on. For example, if you're in the gym and you have someone wearing, say, a motivational quote or even a funny saying on a t-shirt, it might make someone else laugh, it might make someone else inspired, motivated, etc. So the more you get that out to people, the more it's going to affect people in the best of ways and hopefully create a global impact. That's one of my future projects that I'm working on. Also trying to get a new job because the social media manager position I had wasn't exactly as consistent as I needed it to be for me to grow and continue getting my life started here. So I need to definitely get a new job. I have some things in the works, but I'm going to keep that quiet for now. But the advice on life part, let me put the phone down for this part. For the advice on life part, I got a few things. Firstly, I want people to be inspired to get out there, to do something that they think is not possible. I want them to push the boundaries of what they think is possible and to really go for their goals. Don't be afraid to set big goals. That is probably one of the biggest regrets that you're going to have in life if you just settle. If you just coast, then you're not going to feel that ambition that could help you become the best version of yourself. And sure, whatever those big goals can mean, whatever that big goal is to you, that's different for everybody. Some people it's, get a $100,000 a year job. Some people it's make a business. Some people it's do both. Some people it's create a global impact on different people, do charity work, etc. Whatever your big goal is, I want you to try to dedicate a bunch of time to it that you would use for other things. Some of that time meaning, instead of wasting away a weekend on, going to the bars and drinking, use that time to do something that's going to help your goals and ambitions. Just really dedicate yourself, figure out what you want to do, and go for it. Get out there. Talk to people you need to make it happen. Make different connections, network, and you'll find a way to make whatever your big goal is. One of my biggest goals is to get 1 million subscribers here on YouTube by the end of the year. And sure, I don't have all of the steps planned out, but I'm making my way to try to do that. And if we fail, we fail. I just really want to push so hard to get there because it doesn't make sense for me to just be on autopilot. I need something to chase. I need something to go after. And this is a huge goal to go after. So if I set this goal for myself here, and I'm over here, I'm going to be chipping away at it to get up there. Get out there. Set big goals. Another big piece of life advice I would say for people is take care of yourself. Take care of yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, and just do everything you can to make sure that you're becoming the best person that you can become. If you're slacking on physicality for your goals, like for example, I want to get my abs back to what they used to be in swimming, but for a long time I was slacking, and I was so tired of it that I was like, okay, I'm working out every single day for 365 days. And I completed that. And that's going to be a video for you guys in the future too one day, but I really want you guys to take the steps to take care of yourself. Whether that be in the gym, whether that be running, whether that meaning you're going to eat 3 times a day instead of settling and starving yourself. A lot of people think that dieting is starving themselves. No, it's not. You should be eating 3 times a day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and you just gotta make sure that the food you're eating is healthy enough. And as well as that, you gotta try to make the timing pretty consistent. I would say when you wake up in the morning, 7, 8 o'clock, you eat around that time. Lunchtime, 12, 12:30, maybe 1 o'clock, you eat lunch. Dinner time, you don't want to wait too late, because if you get to the point that it's getting right before bedtime, it's going to add up in your stomach and it's not going to digest right, and it's just going to add a bunch of added fat. So for that, I would say probably aim for like 7, 8 o'clock, maybe 6 o'clock, somewhere around there. But you have to find what works for you. Whatever your schedule is, you have to find those times that you could eat, consistently eat, regularly, and hopefully healthily. Healthily, that's a word, right? I'm talking to this pigeon here who's walking by me. And make sure that you take care of yourself. Like, don't starve yourself, because that's going to be something that's going to affect your health. And if you do starve yourself, then it's gonna hurt you. Either gym wise, if you're working out, it's gonna hurt your gains. 2, it could create different and I should put a disclaimer on this, but some people get like eating disorders and stuff like that. I don't want to see you guys like struggle so much with this. I want you guys to take care of yourself mentally. Make sure you're in a good place, whether that be go to therapy, go outside, talk to people. I've had many times where I had to talk to my friends about different situations, and I'm very thankful for my friends for being there for me when I needed it. Find some friends that'll be there for you, because you could lift them up, or they could lift you up, and you could lift them up, and vice versa. Take care of yourself. Even if it's talking to your parents. Talking to your parents could be a great thing as well. They're there for you. That's my biggest thing. Take care of yourself. Get out there. Take care of yourself. I think that's pretty good on life advice for now. Thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate you guys. I'll be honest, I woke up kind of sick, and I had a bit of a cough, and I'm dealing with some stuff right now, and I wasn't able to get like a full-on video out for you guys. So I decided, last minute I decided, something simple, Q&A. Film it, edit it, post it, same day. I'm going to try to do that and get it out to you guys here. So thank you guys again for watching. Thank you for subscribing and commenting, liking the video, etc. You guys are amazing, and thank you for being here along the journey. And one day, we're going to hit 1 million subscribers, and I hope that I can make it work for this year. I'm going to work my ass off to do so, and I hope that you guys do whatever you need to do to get out there and get your goals going and started as well. Subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. We're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers as fast as humanly possible. That way we could continue and grind and grow this channel and eventually hit that 1 million mark. So thank you guys for everything, and I'll see you guys later. Show's over. Peace.
Same people that I flex with be the ones that I'm in the gym with. I'm a living legend, you a dead cause, and I'm dead ass. No, I'm dead, right? Leave it early, but I'm here night. Long as shorty keep the head right.